we're back. Streaming live at Colours. Can you not say the same thing? Anyway, we're here with Jane. So Jane, what's going on today? Can you tell me a bit more like who you are and what's your responsibility?
My name's Jane Kennedy. I'm the Police Commissioner for Merseyside. So I work very closely with Merseyside Police, but I am the public representative to the police. So if the police misbehave or if their conduct is less than we would expect it to be, I'm the one who holds the Chief Constable to account. Now what we know is today we are commemorating the life of Anthony Walker, who was a young black man living in Huyton on Merseyside, who was brutally killed simply because he was black. And we know the detail of it. It went to court, the perpetrators served time in prison, but what we never forget is the parents, the family, the friends of Anthony, they all also serve a life sentence. And because we want these crimes never to happen again, we all work really hard. Merseyside Police are a fantastic force who are really concerned that nobody should be worried about making a report to them. So they're very happy to work alongside organisations like the Anthony Walker Foundation, like Stop Hate UK, who actually provide an alternative to the police that people can talk to and report a hate crime. Let me give you an example. Can I give you an example?
Yeah, of course.
I met a lady who was an Asian. She had lived here for a long time. Her husband came here as a sailor in the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
And she said she was walking along Edge Lane with her grandson in a buggy, and some building workers stopped work and started calling her names, shouting to her, "Go home," you know, and all the horrible names that you can imagine. Now, she wasn't from Pakistan. She was from a different country. And she looked me in and she said to me, "Jane, first of all, I'm not from Pakistan. Second of all, I've lived here for 60 years. Why should I have to?"
No one should have to deal with that though.
Exactly.
Like why is there more hate than love? So I think it's nice what you're doing, and you're doing it for the community. You're doing it for those people. Do you know what I mean? Do you feel like you're more aware of like racism nowadays and how it's affecting people and the things people do?
I've been aware of racism for a long time. I'm, you know, you can see grey hair. I'm old, but we've seen things happen in Britain. You know, we tend to think we're a coherent society that's welcoming. But Stephen Lawrence was a young black man who was killed because he was black in London only 30 years ago. And we know that the police force then failed Stephen Lawrence. They didn't investigate it properly, and the family were let down. And after the investigations that followed that said that the Metropolitan Police were institutionally racist. That was a huge issue and very embarrassing and challenging. So my job is to keep challenging, make sure our police never ever slip back, you know, because we need people. Racism starts with small things.
It does, and you know, let that go. I think people let that go. Racism, they don't. Yeah, I think people let the little things go because they think it's nothing, but that's when it builds and builds and builds.
Exactly.
So what needs to be done about it?
I met a gentleman who was an older black man living in Kensington in Liverpool, and I met him in a neighbourhood meeting, and he was saying, "My car has been vandalised 200 times in the last 2 years." And I looked at him and I said, "Have you reported this?" "Oh, yes," he said, "I keep reporting it to the police." I said, "When you report it, what do you call it?" He said, "I call it antisocial behaviour or vandalism." And I said to him, "Sir, do you not think it might be something to do with the fact that you're black and you live in a community which is predominantly white?" And he went, "Do you know what? I never thought of it. I never thought of it."
That's
so,
terrible.
you know, and the police need to recognise that this is antisocial behaviour or vandalism, but actually the victim is black.
You need to deepen it more, do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
What's it about, really?
Yes.
But, you know, I think that's disgusting. But it's nice that you've came here. And like, and you came here for the Anthony Walker event. And we're all here for a good cause anyway.
We are.
We are,
Yeah. And as you can hear, this is not a sad day. We're all here. We're going to be fierce, but the dancing's going to be even more fierce.
And the sun's out. It's a Saturday. We're all here for good energy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, it was lovely talking to you, Jane.
Thank you.
Thanks for your talk.
Thanks
guys. Take care.